Buddy, shout out to Brielle for tuning into M&M Live Radio all the way from Dallas, Texas. We love you, Brielle. We love that you're tuning in to M&M Live Radio every single week. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in from all over the world. That's on iTunes, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Trackstars.com, via their website or their app, or all the way up in Chicago on artsoulradio.com. We appreciate everyone tuned into your girls right here, right now. All right, now update.
Yes.
So, of course, last week we talked about how we had a lot of new listeners. Shout out to all the new listeners that are tuning into M&M Live Radio. We spiked in a lot of different countries and things like that. And there were certain, we were being listened to. We had downloads in 46
of the 50.
Of the 50 states.
Come on.
We didn't have Vermont and like some other northern states. Mm-hmm. We are officially in 49.
What?
49 states. We are in every state.
Yes.
Except...
oh, Lord.
Wyoming.
I'm about to say it's Florida.
Oh, Florida. No, Wyoming is the only one.
Okay.
That we don't have lit up on the map right now.
Listen, everybody, what I need for you to do right here, right now, if you got a friend in the States that live in Wyoming,
send them the show.
Text that one friend. Drop the link in the group chat.
We will be listened to in all 50 states.
Including Alaska?
Including Alaska. We have at least 2 listeners in Alaska. We got 1 in Hawaii.
Really?
Yes. I don't know who you are, but we appreciate you listening to the show. All we need is a Wyoming. Wyoming, come on. Get like your brothers and sisters now. Come on. Get information. We want you tuning in, but also we really appreciate everyone rocking with your girls. We don't know. It's so weird not knowing any of these people who live in these states, but it just shows that the love is so real.
Love that.
And it's hard to even fathom, but we appreciate everyone tuned in to your girls right here on M&M Live Radio.
Man, that is something special.
Sure is, man.
It's special to see growth. It feels great to even know that you're growing and to see your listenership growing, because at one point in time, Mia, when we first started, because of course M&M Live Radio will be celebrating 10 years later on this year.
Yes.
At one point we were on AM station and we thought the only people were listening was my boyfriend at the time, Chemo, my grandmama, and
grandpa. Y'all, my grandparents had that stereo. They had that stereo listening we would come home from the studio to go see my grandparents, and my grandfather would quote the show verbatim to us as soon as we walked in the door.
Yeah. And our parents and our engineer. It's just awesome to see how much of a global impact that M&M Live Radio has. Because, I mean, that was our goal from the jump, was to provide our generation with an alternative source of positive music and entertainment. And the fact that this music is catching on, our conversation is catching on, our motivation and inspiration is catching on, God is moving, man.
Absolutely. Again, shout out to everyone that's tuned in from all over the world. Like we said, we see every listener in every city, in every country, even the countries that we don't know how to pronounce, man. We see you guys, and we just can't express it enough. Even the 49 states that are rocking with us. So we appreciate you guys tuning into your girls right here on M&M Live Radio. Meesa, how was your week?
My week was pretty good, y'all. I am getting close.
Yes, any day now. Meesa is due any less than a month away from her due date.
Yes. So we will have a baby less than 4 weeks from now.
Man, mom of 2.
I know.
2 little girls.
You're
going to say you have girls. You have kids.
Which the funny thing is in all of this is the fact that my first daughter's name is Mason. And this baby's name will be Mercy.
Mercy, can you talk about the inspiration behind Mercy's name? Just because I just love hearing
so Mercy, of course, I can't do anything regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mercy is not just spelled Mercy, M-E-R-C-Y. It is M-E-R-C-I. It is spelled the French way. Mm-hmm. Her middle name is Dieu. It's pronounced Dieu. And that's D-I-E-U. Her last name is Jones. But Mercy Dieu is French for thank you, God. Mm. And Chemo and I just felt like this whole year, it don't matter what it was, big blessings, small blessings, little moments of gratitude and appreciation, we found ourselves just thanking God a lot and saying that phrase, thank you, God. And it only made sense to make her name be something that we say all the time, thanking God.
Yeah.
But another thing is hey, whenever we retire, pass on M&M.
Listen, Mason and Mercy. Listen.
History repeats itself, baby. Yeah.
How's Mason? How do you think Mason's gonna do? I will say this: she is practicing. She will grab every baby doll, and do this
and rock the baby,
and she'll hand them to me, and then I'll kind of do the same thing and do like this, and she'll want it back. So we're in sister university at the house while you're at work. So
well, that's good.
She's practicing.
So I will tell you this: there's so many people that have said, people just say like the craziest things, especially to like pregnant women and all that type of stuff. Like, oh, here comes another baby. She's gonna get jealous.
They say the wildest stuff.
She's gonna get jealous. She's not gonna take to the new baby. Well, first of all, don't speak on my baby like that. But the thing is this, okay? When it comes to Mason, she is so gentle.
So gentle. Oh my gosh.
She's so gentle, and I feel like she's prepared herself for when the baby does arrive. And there's been other, moms that I've talked to who've had babies that were like 2 years apart, close in age, and they're like different tips and tricks. But one thing I can say is that Mason is not the jealous type.
She's not.
Like, Chemo was one time at her birthday party, was holding, he was holding one of Mason's girl cousins, much smaller, definitely an infant. And Mason walked up to her and like just pet her leg, was trying to feed her jello. You know what I'm saying? Like really trying to be sisterly and hospitable. And I thought that was so interesting because right now Mason is the only baby in the house. Yeah. So the fact that she was able to just be so receptive of another small kid in her father's arms, I felt really good about this new baby.
Man, I'm so excited to see not just Mercy, but even see the bond, because Mason and Mercy will be 2 years apart, and that's what Meesa and I are 2 years apart, and we're very close. So being able to see that bond of them being raising up to be, they're being kids and teenagers and growing them, seeing that bond firsthand, seeing what people saw with us, I'm very excited to see that. So I'm so excited to see Mercy and Mason, and of course waiting for our baby girl's arrival is going to be so amazing. But listen, guys, of course you guys already know we are so big on inspiration and positivity here on M&M Live Radio. You already know we can give it to you in 60 minutes, no problem, but we can also give it to you in 60 seconds with our 1 minute inspiration. And Meesa's got your 1 minute inspiration for you this week.
Everything that seems like a bad thing isn't always bad. Newsflash. The things that go left doesn't mean it can't go right. The locked door that you've been knocking on for a long time has been keeping you from opening unnecessary anxiety. The shadow that you feel like you're in right now might be dark, but hey, don't close your eyes. Keep them open and have hope so that you can see how God brings you through it. And that no you heard is the stepping stone that you needed to get closer to the big yes that you've been waiting for. A lot of the things that appear as setbacks are just setups for a comeback. And I believe that God creates boundaries that are specifically created to protect and preserve you for the opportunity and people who deserve you. Sheesh, man, let me tell you something. Tweet that, baby. You have my full permission. But stay the course and stay focused, my friend, because that closed door, dark area, and moment of rejection will all be worth it in the end.
Boom, that's your 1 minute inspiration brought to you by Woodson Coaching. If you've been seeking for solutions on how to be elevated in your career, within your team, your ministry, relationships, or even in your personal development, you need to hit up Woodson Coaching. Listen, get a free consultation right now by emailing woodsoncoaching@gmail.com. Become a client today to get 25% off your first month just for being an M&M Live Radio listener. Woodson Coaching, let's go to the next level. And let's go ahead and get into this next song right here on M&M Live Radio. Now, y'all already know, y'all been seeing this song go up everywhere. And listen, man, it's already hit 1 million streams on Spotify. Shout out to our bro, Aaron Cole, with his song Hands right here on You Already Know.
It's M&M Live Radio.